Okay, guys, this is going to be a part two. Unfortunately, I used the wrong thing to record my message. I was in the recorder instead of the the camera. So I'm gonna have to learn how to do that. But anyway, I hit the stop button and I wanted to hit the pause button, but unfortunately, this phone doesn't have that. So I hit the stop button and then it was gone. It was gone. So it's gonna have to be in part two. But anyway, like I was saying with my clothing style, I like to wear clothes that are flattering on me. And I don't like turtlenecks. I don't like clothes that go all the way up high to my neck. I don't like feeling that feeling of being claustrophobic or whatever that word is. It's just too much going on top. And I like air. Now, I am in my early 50s, and when you get into being in your 50s, a lot of women do get hot. I'm one of them. I've always been hot. I've been hot my whole my whole life. I do get cold. I do get cold, but I get hot too. My temperature fluctuates from hot and cold. Most of the time, though, I will tell you, I'm more hot blooded. So I like wearing clothes that is very freeing to me. And I do wear clothes that are flattering. And I am someone who who's been blessed with um, natural womanly parts. And you know, a lot of women pay lots of money for those things, right? Thousands and thousands of dollars. And I have natural, you know, so I do like to wear clothes that are very flattering on my body. So that's what I do. As you can tell with my clothes, I usually get things that have a scoop neck or buttons on top or something that will give me a little bit of maybe a little cleavage, but I feel like clothes like that look better on me. I don't look good in frumpy type shirts. I don't look good in it's not very womanly. I don't think it's very feminine. And that's the thing that's missing today, I find in clothing, is that the femininity in clothes is gone. I have to search for clothes that are like that for me. Back in the 90s, early 2000s, back when Britney Spears was, on top, the clothes back then were so flattering for a girl. Everything was either tight or, you know, remember that in the early 2000s how clothes were? Clothes were great back then. Today, clothes are absolutely awful. They're very frumpy. They're not flattering on a woman's body, and you really have to search for clothes. It's hard. It's hard today. Really, it is. It's really hard to find cute clothes. It really is hard for me. And I'm a clothes lover, and a lot of places have closed down. A lot of the Forever 21s are no longer. A lot of the little boutiques that they used to have are gone. They're gone. Um, Walmart and Target and Amazon has basically put a lot of businesses out of business. So there's not a lot of those little small places around anymore that had cute clothes. So you have to really look. Um, but yeah, I really appreciate you, Jesse, for all your supportive, really nice comments. It really means a lot, and it's great that that you are that you're still here listening, and I'm grateful for that. I really like that. It's nice. It's really nice. Um, I try to talk about different things. Like I talk about football a little bit. I talk about movies, and I will probably come back with a movie review because Tubi has a lot of new movies, a lot of good scary ones. So I'll probably do some of my favorites that are on there. There's a lot of good ones though. Oh my God, a lot of good scary movies on Tubi. But that's what's going on right now. So I just wanted to do this little video and talk about these things and let everybody know that I am going to try and do more videos with me in them. The shopping videos, yes. Talking about narcissists, I don't know. because when I do videos on narcissism, it's usually 25 to 30 minutes, and the upload on that with me in it would be 2 or 3 days, and that's why I don't do it. I do little 5-minute videos of me of shopping because I can do it and it's quick, and it still takes a long time to upload those 5-minute videos. I think it took me over an hour, like an hour and 20 minutes just to get a 5-minute video up. Yeah. And that's with my cell phone tower. That's not with Wi-Fi. That's using my cell phone. So whether I use Wi-Fi or I use my cell phone, the speeds are the same. It's no better or no worse. So that's why I'm kind of stuck. So I don't know. That's the deal with that. Doing narcissist videos. I am going to do more narcissist videos. I still have more narcissist videos to do. I'm going to do more. I just haven't really been doing them lately. I haven't had any topics. I've been very busy, and I haven't really needed to do any. My last video was about burning bridges, and yeah, I mean, narcissists do burn bridges. It's just the way they are. They do. It's a sad thing, too. It's a very sad thing that narcissists do that, but they all do it. They all do it. And there really is no hope. There's no hope. So you're gonna release the beast. Release the beast and just let it go, which is probably the best thing that I've ever done, because I'm not awaiting my narcissist anymore. For so long I was waiting. I was awaiting that apology. I was awaiting the day that me and him would be able to sit down as adults and not relive, but maybe reminisce a little bit about our younger days together, our younger years together, the things that we used to do and memories that we had. I was hoping that we could have been friends and been able to do that together. And we can't do it. He won't do it. Maybe he doesn't want to do it. Maybe he doesn't see the need to do it. I am a girl, and I understand that, like, I am a girl and he's a guy, and things are different for me. Maybe I'm a little more sentimental than he is, but I don't know. I'm not awaiting anything anymore. I've had to learn to let go of that. Yeah, it's a sad thing. It's a very sorrowful thing to accept, when kind of like in that movie Castaway. I was talking about that earlier today with one of my friends. Like, the movie was the movie was very far fetched, right? I like the movie. I like the movie a lot. I love Tom Hanks. I think he's a great actor. I love mainly all his movies he's ever been in. I think he did wonderful in that movie, but the ending, I really didn't feel like she had to go get married so quick. Like, if she felt that he was still alive somewhere in her gut, why did she marry that guy? Like, why did she do that? Why didn't she just stay single? Like, he wasn't gone that long. I mean, I think he was gone for like 3 or 4 years. Like, in 4 years, she got married and had a baby and did all this other shit. Like, how much in mourning could she have been, right? I don't know. There's something about that just doesn't rub me right, that she had to go get married and do all this, like, so quick. I mean, I know she was no spring chicken. I mean, she's probably like in her late 30s or even early 40s, but I just I don't know. There's something about that whole thing. Now, look, it is sad. It is sad because they both still loved each other. You can tell. But she ruined it by going to marry some guy. And, like, I don't know. I just think that wasn't right. I know they had to put that in the movie, or else the movie would have had a completely different ending. But I just feel like she went off so fast to, like, be with somebody else. I know that you have to move on, and that's what she was doing. But the fact that he was never found, I think that she should have waited a little bit longer. But I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I just don't think that, at least for me, I mean, for me, I'm not awaiting anymore. And it's great not to be waiting anymore, because I've had to give up on that whole thing that me and him will ever see eye to eye, that me and him can ever talk like people and appreciate each other. He's always has to put that axe between us. He always has to put that ugly negativity between us. Always. We have never parted as friends. We have never parted on good terms. We have never parted happy. He's always had to do something before he gave me the silent treatment to put negativity between us every single time. And that's not my fault. That's on him. That's on him. That was his choice. It's been his choice to be like that towards me since we met. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're like that. I'm sorry that he has to be a jerk off, but it's the truth. And I don't wait anymore. I haven't been waiting anymore for that day where we could, you know, talk as friends and be nice and happy. We just can't do it. And narcissists will always rain on your parade. They're always, always going to um, cause some sort of fallout between the two of you or make everything very negative and gloomy. And I don't need it. I don't need it. I really don't. My heart was open to him for many years after we broke up. I had an open heart for him for years to reach out to me. I left my email open for him for so long, just for him to say something nice to me, to tell me that he was sorry or to express regret of something, and he never did it. And at some point, you do have to let go, and say this isn't going to happen. So, yeah. The commenter that I had, it looks like she also realized that with her ex, and she may have realized it, It takes a while. It does take a while. It takes a long time to get to that point where you're just done, because nobody wants to give up hope, right? Especially if there's feelings there, right? You want to hold on to hope, hold on that person will grow up, mature, see reality. And that doesn't happen with narcissists. It doesn't happen with them. They're not like you. And that's another thing, is that you have to realize that not everybody has the same heart as you. Not everybody has the same empathy as you, especially narcissists. They don't have any empathy. So you're basing everything on what you would do, on what you feel. So they don't feel the same way as you. They don't feel the same way. And, you know, I've given up. The last time we were in touch with my narcissist, that was the end of it for me. I was done with the embracing him in a positive way anymore. My heart was open for him. It was always open uh, for me and him to be friends. It was never closed. But because of the last thing that he said to me that was so ugly and rude, that's no longer a thing. So they burn bridges. They do burn bridges, and you need to let go. Anyway, that's it for now. I am going to come back with some movie reviews. I'm going to do a Tubi review a video, and I will be doing more shopping videos. I have a few more things to show, actually. I can't show everything. I just can't. I mean, I do get stuff from Amazon. I don't show, if I get a lipstick or something like that. I can't show everything. Like, that would be nuts. I show the things that are important or whatever. But, the Ipsy, I don't know if I'm going to continue with that. I don't know if I want to continue with that. Um, the stuff was nice, but I thought it was going to be more makeup, and it seemed like they gave me more skincare, and I don't really want skincare. I wanted the makeup, like the glam bag, and I don't know why I got more skin stuff, like cleanser and creams and stuff. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to continue with that bag. I don't know. Anyway, I will be back with more videos to come, and have a good day, everybody.